Jake Clark writes, Warner Brothers have 9 months and the money. Reshoot Mara's scenes in Aquaman 2 with Deborah Ann Wool. Oh no, that's stupid. Deserved after what WB did to. Nah, you know what? No, I'm not doing any more of that. Take the Depp stuff out of here. Let's not pretend like everybody forgets this. Johnny Depp was also considered in Hollywood to be quite problematic. And let's not forget, Johnny Depp lost his court case in the UK. How will this thing go? Johnny Depp is probably going to lose this case. It is more likely and most likely that Johnny Depp is going to lose this case. And I'll explain the 2 main reasons why here in a second. That if Vegas was taking odds on this, the money would be on Amber Heard. This won't just be one massive ass kicking he took in a court, which he took in the UK. It'll be 2. He'll be 0-2 in court cases. And then he'll probably lose his countersuit to Amber Heard as well. The judge decided to rule in favor of the newspaper and against Johnny Depp, saying that the newspaper calling him a wife beater was factually true. There are supporters of Johnny Depp who kind of tried to mount a campaign to have Amber Heard fired. Never mind the fact that Zack Snyder was behind her, that Jason Momoa was behind her, that Walter Hamada was behind her, that James Wan was behind her, that Warner Brothers was behind her. Even though all that was true, there were still a lot of people who wanted to see her removed from the film. And let's all remember, none of you were there. We all got it. Everybody thinks they know everything, Rob. Everybody always thinks they know. I looked on the Googles and I found out. Yeah, but we all got to keep in mind that none of us were there. So all we can really do is, look to the built-in processes to see what happens. Warner Brothers did their own internal investigation. So they got investigators and they looked into the matter of everything that went on between Johnny and Amber. They concluded that they sided with Amber Heard. They believed her. They believed the evidence pointed that she was telling the truth and blah, blah, blah. But they decided not to make any moves until a court of law weighed in on it. The court not only rejected and found against him, they also made the very disturbing statement that the court found after weeks of testimony and evidence and all that kind of stuff, a lot of stuff you and I have not seen, the court determined that the accusations against Johnny Depp were demonstrably true.
Hey, John and team. So what happens now? Johnny Depp lost his first court case pretty badly. He won the second one, but Heard won part of her counter case too. I know you only like talking about this stuff when it affects the movies we see. So how is this going to impact the movies we will or won't see Depp or Heard starring in moving forward?
All right, thanks for sending that in. And finally, the long national nightmare is over. Oh, actually, you know what? It ain't.
Yeah.
Because now the appeal happens. And now we're going to have to go through all this again in just a little bit. But the question becomes, what happens at this point? What's going to go on now? So to give a quick summary of the long, weird, winding path we've had, the first court case happened in the UK, in which the court literally ruled Johnny Depp is a wife beater. I said this for a long time. I said, yeah, Johnny Depp could win this, but it's going to be very difficult.